Charlie Parsons for the Stomping Ground.
Oh, look who it is!
Wow Hydrate. Hello, mate. I've actually missed Eduardinho Hearn. He's not fist bumping me as always. How's life?
Nice to see you back. So, is this a guest appearance for Stomping Ground?
Just the invite came in. I thought,
Really,
I have to show Altrincham my face. How are you?
Good. Great night of boxing. Really enjoyed it. I mean, it was an experience at the Altrincham Ice Rink.
We were just laughing. We said, how does Eddie go from 6-star hotels all over the world to 6?
But you know what it is, yeah? I like these nights sometimes even more than those big posh nights and posh venues, because that was a great night of boxing. Great night of boxing. And what is it, 10 o'clock? We're all done.
It's 10 o'clock.
You can go back to the bar and have a few pints.
I'm not boozing no more, Edward, no. Have you had your teeth done, sir?
No. Well, done in what respect? I had some. We've had this conversation with Colm.
Well, is my name Colm, and do I work for?
Well, Colm reported on it. Colm's around all the time, so Colm reported on it a while ago. Dr. Polar, Smile HQ in Brentwood.
Okay.
What I've been doing is grinding my teeth, so I'm going to get some Invisalign on these because they've got a bit wonky.
I'm going to get mine done.
You're fine. Yeah, but I'm 45. That's the difference. So as we went through with Colm, you might have missed it. No turkey teeth. I didn't go to Turkey.
Unless it's a stomping ground, we don't watch, unfortunately. Cameron Vong against Jordan Flynn. All week I've really liked the fight. With the build-up I've liked the fight. Is it fights like that for the sort of people who are getting into boxing and they're not just looking at the AJs and the people, they're important fights. That was a fun build-up.
Yeah, but also fun build-up. But the product is always what happens in the ring.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying about like Farnhill and Dickinson. Brilliant fight. That's what we want to see. Mark Dickinson wins tonight in a great fight. He moves forward. Sometimes you can win in a shit fight and no one wants to watch it again. People watch Cameron Vong with a great performance. They want to see him again. People watch Mark Dickinson with a great performance, want to see him again. People see Pat Brown go through opposition like that. They want to see him again. That's what it's about. It's about exciting people. Yes, we've got to tell the story. We've got to build the promotion and the profile of fighters, but in there's where you've got to deliver, and that's really where you get people's attention.
Talk me through the rest of the card.
Well, I mean, I'll start with Pat Brown. I mean, I thought he was fantastic. I mean, Grandoni is a guy that could probably have decent fights with British champions in the cruiserweight division. Nice and tough. That's why we like to match people, and Pat just got better and better as the fight went on. Nice and calm, devastating puncher. Cameron Vong lost the opening round, maybe two, and then just started to go through the gears. I like it when Cameron holds his feet. Actually, he's a sharp puncher. He can be a lot more effective when he fights like that. Mark Dickinson, as I said, great fight against Farnhill. It was a really good performance, the kind of fight that we want to see. William Croller in a really tough fight, as we anticipated. I thought he won wider than 1 point, but still, good close fight. Taylor Bevan, sensational again. 3 fights, 3 knockouts. He's a fantastic fighter. Good win for Connor Tudsbury as well. And for Liam Taylor, who will now fight Conor Walker in what will be a war. Yeah.
Sam Jones, can we get you in very quickly? A successful night at the office?
Stealing his views. I actually don't need his views. We've been through this.
Stealing Eddie's views? Come on, mate. Have a word.
Much bigger than me.
I screenshotted me getting more views than him, but carry on.
Ooh!
That's what happens when you buy the views.
No,
We won't go into other people that buy views and followers. We'll save that one for another moment. Because we've got the stats and the receipts.
Good night at the office, Sam?
Yeah, very
alongside
good
Edward.
night at the office. Eddie was like giving me shit all night, to be honest. I didn't really like sitting next to him tonight, but it was what a brilliant night of boxing, by the way. Really was, wasn't it? We've seen some crackers. Flynn against Vong delivered, didn't it?
Blood on your shoes.
What?
The blood on your shoes.
Oh, for fuck. Right.
That was an important interruption, Andy.
Yeah, I know, brilliant. But no, I thought the whole card was good. Will Croller's fight was good, wasn't it? It was a good test for him. Conor Tudsbury box really good. Taylor Bevan's fucking going to be a problem, isn't he? Jesus Christ, carved out of stone. But no, Liam Taylor, as he said, Conor Walker next in, what date is it in Birmingham, Eddie?
We'll announce that.
Okay, but Conor Walker is going to fight Liam Taylor. That's going to be an unbelievable fight. But yeah, Pat Brown. Where on earth did Tom Dallas find that fella? Good Lord. Tough as nails. But no, brilliant night of boxing. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Right, cheers, Samuel. I'm going to go back to a couple for Edward, basically, kind of, yeah.
Plus the requirements.
Billy Nelson, two-faced comments.
Yeah.
I mean, I quite like Billy in that he does always ride or die for his fighters.
Yeah, but if you got a
Shots
problem,
fired for
you got a
Eduardinho.
problem, call me.
Well, you wouldn't reply.
No, but the problem was they asked him to speak to me and he went, no. Like, the reality is, I told people after the fight, I'm not getting involved in any appeal process. I've not spoke to anybody about appeal. I've not spoke to the IBF. I'll let the independent panel deal with it. And they ordered a rematch. There's nothing I can do about it. So, like, I get both sides of the argument. But Billy doesn't get both sides of the argument because he's just out, you know, obviously looking out for his guy. I understand that. But I don't, you know, on one hand, I'm getting stick from Team Donovan originally for doing the fight in Lewis Crocker's backyard. Then I'm getting stick because I'm wanting a rematch. But it doesn't matter what I want. What happens is what the IBF decides. Do I want to see a rematch? Yeah, I do want to see a rematch, if I'm honest. And guess what? We're going to see a rematch. So stop moaning and get on with it.
Did I read 180 days, which is, given the fight that the guys had, maybe a little bit premature? It was
Yeah, but that fight was how long ago now? 3 or 4 weeks ago? So,
3 weeks ago.
Look, July, maybe leaks into August. It's okay.
still quite a quick turnaround, though, isn't it, given the damage that both of them faced. Paul Smith said AJ needs a good trainer to bounce back and suggested...
I think AJ's got a good trainer. I mean, I think AJ's got a great trainer in Ben Davison.
What is it for AJ at the minute? I don't mean this disrespectfully, but when you talk about the injury that he's got with his hand, part of me thinks...
not a hand,
okay, well, whatever, stopping him from punching as hard as he potentially could. Part of me thinks, is this not just a wait to see if Tyson Fury's going to...
No, not at all. No. I'm not going to just make up an injury and just pretend that...
I'm not saying you're making it up.
No, but what you are is it's a wait. I mean, basically... If we were waiting, we'd just go, we're not going to fight at the moment and we'll just see what happens. But he went back to the gym and he's not able to punch as he would like to be. And they said he's going to need probably, I don't know, 5 weeks left now till he can punch properly. We're not waiting for Tyson Fury. If that opportunity jumps up in the meantime, fantastic. But if not, we'll just get fit, get ready and then decide who we're going to fight.
If I asked you now, I was going to say bullet to your head, that's a little bit extreme, but if you were to pick Anthony Joshua's next opponent, gut feeling who he'd fight next, who would it be?
Fury.
Next. Okay. What did you think of Daniel Dubois' first interview back?
I didn't really see a lot of it. I think I saw a little clip of it on
Said
Instagram.
that go to the board if you want to see the proof of it. But still no real response. I mean, Joseph Parker's quite polite, as you know.
Yeah, look, I find it difficult to believe that Daniel Dubois is going to pull out of a fight 24 hours before because he's scared. I mean, that's like the narrative. Do you know what I mean? Boxing don't work like that. But
he did go a bit quiet and a bit.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah,
correspondence would have been.
But also, with all due respect, even if you wanted to fake an illness, it wouldn't be difficult to get the documentation, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like, I don't know why they haven't released anything, or even if they have to release anything. It's up to them, isn't it? But I still don't buy into the fact that Daniel Dubois bottled it 24 hours out. He's trained for 9 weeks. He's on a great run. But, you know, the Joseph Parker fight is a tough fight. I hope, actually, that Parker gets the fight with Dubois. Because I think it's a 50-50 fight, and they all signed up for it, and hopefully it happens.
Deontay Wilder returns to the ring. Should he still be fighting?
We'll find out when he fights this fella. I mean, the fella's got stopped by Richard Torres, didn't he? Who's like a 4-0 prospect. So you'd hope that Deontay Wilder goes through him. And if he doesn't, then he's got to pack it up. But listen, I think Deontay Wilder's good for the sport. And if he's still in the game, great. And if he can show that he's back or show a little bit of form, it's great for boxing.
Bob Arum with more shots at you, and also...
Yeah, what did you say?
I can't actually, we're just the same old time.
He's the geezer. I don't know fucking if it's Sunday or Monday or Wednesday or Thursday.
He's quite old, isn't he?
Yeah, but exactly. It's not my fault he's old, is it? Well, you know, but you want to be like... Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is, it's like... you know, he fires stray shots at me and everyone's like, oh, leave him alone, Eddie, he's 93. Well, fuck off, stop firing shots at me. You know what I'm saying?
Have you got beef with a 93-year-old?
Fair cop. What? It's true, isn't it?
I suppose, yeah.
Bob Arum says you're a prick. Oh, well, Eddie, don't say anything bad about him. He's 93. Fucking hell. If you're in the game, you're in the game.
Lose, can you?
If you're in the game, you're in the game. You're 93, you're 18, don't matter.
He said Fury shouldn't return to the ring.
He said Fury shouldn't return to the ring. Maybe his contract's up.
Are you going to be in the Gold Coast?
For when? Oh, Jai Albertine. I think so. You going?
Oh, he's back. Come
yeah,
on, Edward.
good.
It's
Johnny Fisher fight week as well.
It is, but we'll
so
be
Mick
back
Francis is telling me that we can actually fly on 1 o'clock in the morning after the fight.
Oh, so I'm going to be on the same flight as you?
If I'm there,
we'll get the old first class upgrade. You will be there, Edward. I was having a little think yesterday, and I thought, if I was to give this boxing game a crack, you see Pat Brown out there tonight. Can you imagine if the Cirencester faithful come out for me? Because it would be fucking raucous.
Do you think you'd sell tickets?
Oh, mate, I really would, actually.
Honestly?
Yeah, genuinely.
What, in Cirencester?
Anyway,
I just get the impression
have gloves,
you
will
don't
travel,
know a
they
lot of
will
people.
travel. Oh, fuck off, Edward. You ever seen a geezer with a social life
how many
like it, Shan?
tickets do you think you could sell? Not from randoms like your.
What do you mean
like
random?
in
Like-
Cirencester?
What, like circle?
Yeah, say you boxed in Cardiff, yeah,
What about if I could headline the
Cirencester Hall?
No, what's it called?
Planet Ice Cirencester.
Something like yeah. No, I would sell. How many tickets would I sell in?
How many tickets do you think he would sell to people in Cirencester?
I'd do a lot.
Yeah.
You should see the Crown.
350.
Yeah, more than that. You should see the Crown on a Friday night. When's Eddie coming to Cirencester, mate?
When you walk in the pub in Cirencester, do people go, "It's Parsons"?
I don't want to comment. We don't like to make
so
comments
cringe.
on this issue.
Right.
Very, very quickly, you had a voice note from a bouncer last night about a deaf and mute
Yeah,
Oscar Beveridge.
I got a call from someone I know who works security in Manchester, and the exact words were, "Some of your little bell-end oik reporters were down here last night, and we had to kick one of them out." See you, mate. And we had to kick one of them out. And then I asked the question, and Bevis looked very, very guilty.
Right, be honest. If Eduardinho Hearn was 21, you would have fucking loved coming out with me, Oscar and Joe Pugh.
Mate.
You would have.
Mate.
Big spliff out the car window,
Big
geez.
spliff out
That
the
was
car
you. You said
window.
you used to do that back
Mate,
in the days of
leave it
Marbella.
out.
Don't tell fibs, Edward.
Spliff out the car window.
Tell me you never done that.
Nah,
You're a liar. You told
What
me.
on the way to faces
You
from
told me,
Picture
yeah.
Piano and Liverpool Street? Come on!
Get up,
You would like an Albert Schloss step with the boys.
Sorry, what was that?
You would like a little step to Albert Schloss with the boys. You would like.
Albert Schloss, I don't know what this is, but I saw some video footage, yeah. It did look interesting. Unfortunately, those days are gone.
Eduardinho
is retired.
I will be seeing you next week in person. Well, I'm going to come and
All
sit
right.
down because you fucking bottled it today.
Mate, I just can't, like, I'm chilling in my room. You're like, mate, can we do a sit down?
Yeah, but you said yes,
Parsons,
and then
it's
you go
not when
ghost.
you choose, yeah?
Okay,
you
but-
can't go missing for 3 months.
Was I not respectful?
And
3
then-
months? It was 2 weeks. And I did what? Because I didn't follow you to Australia for 4 days, as much as I would have loved to.
Yeah, but Bevis is the main man now.
Well, so you say. So you
Whoa,
say.
ooh.
Oh, Jesus. Internal beef.
Oh, did a
Internal
Lyle and
beef.
Scott shoot together and now there's a bit of beef?
Ooh, right. Matty Lawless, I'm sure, wants you to go. Edward, see you later.